Let's take a look at the 1994 Fleer Ultra X-Men Trading Cards set.
Trading cards are a huge nostalgia hit for me. My dad and grandpa bought themselves baseball cards often, so the craft of collecting was pretty much handed down to me at a pretty young age, and it's stuck with me still today. My youth saw the Marvel Comics 90s market boom right as I was developing into my late elementary years. The X-Men and Spider-Man were seeing huge success that would eventually collapse unto itself before being revived by the success of its film properties. Us kids were getting everything Marvel, mostly X-Men and Spider-Man, the comics, the clothes, and action figures. So during that comic boom, instead of just trading sports cards, we were trading Marvel Comics trading cards as well. This specific set of the 1994 Fleer Ultra X-Men will go down as my all-time favorite out of all those great Marvel trading cards that were released during those incredible Marvel years. I wanted to do this write-up because I had just recently completed this entire set by getting the last 5 cards I needed of the ultra-rare Walmart exclusive foil Silver X-Overs. I also wanted to present this set to others who may not have heard of these cards and share the amazing artwork it provides. Running off the success of the Marvel Masterpiece trading card sets that started in '92 with artistic detailed paintings and works, the 94 Fleer Ultra takes what those sets started and took what they did to another level in my opinion. This set included multiple artists with the likes of Julie Bell, Bill Sienkiewicz, Dan Brereton, and John Romita Sr., to name a few, showing off their style on characters of the X-Men world. With a massive base set of 150 cards, it also included 5 different beautiful subset chase cards. Not only could you get these cards with regular hobby packs, but the set also had Jumbo and Walmart exclusive packs, which each having its own configuration of inserts. The base cards presented the character on full glossy cardstock with their name at the bottom in gold foil font with either red or purple signifying superhero or villain. The back of these cards had a mutant power profile about each character's abilities, real name, team affiliation, and a small bio. Another thing that was nice on these cards is it gave credit to the artists. Some of those early sets didn't do that, so it was nice to see who the artists were. 5 of the cards paid homage to the beginning original team, showcasing the team in their original design. Then you had 6 cards on the major X-Men crossover storylines. These were stories that took place in multiple comic book titles over a few months and usually were impactful events on the X-Men world. Then you had 18 cards that formed triptych team cards of 5 of the major X teams: Blue, Gold, X-Factor, X-Force, and Excalibur. With one of those celebrating the marriage of Jean, Marvel Girl, and Scott, Cyclops. The set returns with the character cards again, but the characters who were deceased. No one stays dead in comics, especially if you have recently read Hickman's run. Finally, the base set finishes off with 13 cards of Wolverine's greatest battles and 1 checklist. The chase cards were some of my favorite cards of the set, and the excitement of getting them knowing they were special and rare made it even more fun to collect. The first set is similar to the Wolverine's greatest battles, but took battles seen from the X-Men animated series with 6 cards in stunning foil. The next 6 were chase cards I remember getting out of packs when I was buying them as a kid. These cards covered the major crossover event Fatal Attractions, which seen some big changes in the X-world, especially with Wolverine at that time, with Magneto ripping out his adamantium from his bones. The next was another chase set I remember getting and completing, was the 9-card Puzzle Team card set. The next chase card set goes back with the triptych design cards with the team name in red foil with the gold nameplate of the main X teams, gold and blue. The strike teams, which were made up of members from the 2 main X titles at that time. These chase cards could only be found in Walmart packs. Last but not least, the prized cards of the collection, the rare Silver X-Overs, which were foiled up versions of the base set crossover set. These cards were also only found in Walmart packs. These cards alone will come at a premium and have sold on eBay for $300 to $600 a set. These are 2023 prices. I looked out on these, bought my first card for $5 in a lot with other subset cards in 2015. Someone didn't know what they had. 4 of them I bought from a friend for $80. He hooked me up because I offered $120 originally. And I bit the bullet on the last card I needed for $75, coming to a grand total of $160. Well under what they have been going for on auction sites, and for a set I never thought I would own. Also coming with hobby cases was a set of 5 oversized Ultra prints. This is one set I don't have that I personally feel isn't needed, and a good thing about the Ultra prints is you can find them fairly cheap. There's also a common error card that can be found in this set, and that is the no number Iceman original team card, which I also own and can be found for about $10. Another thing about these cards were that they also had card stock promos of complete team triptychs found in comic books when the cards were released. I will always remember collecting these cards with my mom, helping me complete this base set. It was something we bonded over as she loved the art and the characters too. I have no idea what happened to that first set we completed, but I'm so happy to have a fully completed set that I can pass down to my kids. If you are looking to buy these cards new from an unopened box or a pack, there's one thing to look out for, and that is bricking. Bricking is when the gloss on the cards stick to the other side of the cards in a pack and can ruin one or both cards. It's pretty common among these Age of cards, with a lot of cards having that gloss to them. Overall, the main set with common chase cards could be found at about $50 to $100. A pretty fair price for an amazing card set, but patience is key with collecting. There are always deals out there. It's one of the reasons why I love collecting.